Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Grand Collective. I am Grand Madam. Boy, it's been a morning. It's lunchtime now. Um, I'm moving in slow mo, and for that reason, I've got you in here. I'm going to be consecrating the cards as we speak before I get into any readings. But today, the most important or the foremost thing on my mind right about now is that midair collision down the road at Reagan National Airport. And it's a small airport. It's been there for years, but the big airport is our BWI Marshall. Now, that's an airport, okay? But Reagan is small and it's got a lot of traffic that's coming through there. Hello, Mary Avila. And I'll give you some too. Well, you know what the foremost on the mind is. Did this federal federal job freeze have anything to do with the cause of that mishap? Because looking at it on film, it's like, is this an air traffic controller error? Is it pilot error? Hello, Terezitz Lewis. Oh, wait a minute. Hi, Nelly. Hold on a second. I got to pull. Now, you see, I got my glasses off and still can't see. Therese, it's Lewis. Therese, it's T. Lewis. Hello. Terry CT. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. And so I just had to come on here. I was determined to come on. Hey, Kat. Before noon. And I was running out. I was running out of time. Okay. And so you're here. You get to watch me, I guess what? Smoke up the cards. But that's one thing on my mind. And another thing that was on my mind that I did not get to do yesterday was to throw down the healing angel cards for us. What should we be doing right now, every day, to heal ourselves, while we're in this tense and chaotic situation? Hello, Gloria Dean. Hello, Christine. Christine Bird. Okay. And so what am I doing? Okay. Let me smoke up these cards. I think that's enough. And the room, surround this room, my viewers, this computer, this system, this reading with your flaming swords from all sides. Let's keep all the negativity. Well, it'd probably be a negative reading, but keep all the opposing energies away. Okay. And in the meantime, tarot team, come on in. I'm going to need your help with this, as always. So now what are we going to do? Let's move the smoke over here. And let's get started with the reading. Which cards am I going to use first? Oh, before the reading, forgive me. Can you hear the sound within the sound? They're called overtones. Hello, Connie Morris. They trip me out every time I hear it. Those are the healing sounds. And while the thing was going bong like a bong, there was something going. It was that's the healing sound for us. Depending upon your speaker system, depends upon. Yeah, I had to take it down, Kat. I had Kat. It takes so long to edit that tiny little space. The live had to be processed, and I'm like, it took hours. And after what, about 6 or 7 o'clock, I said, I'm going to bed. I will do it tomorrow. So I'll get to it. But I'm going to be taking, I had to make it private to go in there and do just that little, 5 minutes of editing. But I will. I will. Hello, Charlene. Good morning. Oh, yeah, that too. Oh, that too. Couldn't react fast enough. That was a training mission too. It was all screwed up. But anyway, let me put this down here. That was, with all that's going on right about now in the U.S., that was what I saw. That was the first thing that came to my mind. Um, well, let's look. Let me move these over here. I want to pull out oh, yeah. Let me use the kippers. Is it? Oh, these aren't. Where are my kippers? Add them right here. Here they are. Here are my kippers. And I'll put these over here. Okay. The kippers. Right off the bat. Did the federal job freeze or any federal withholding of agency funds have anything to do with the midair collision yesterday? That's the question. Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. Hold on. Here's the pendulum. Pendulum is all the way at the bottom. The pendulum is all the way at the bottom. And it was U.S. figure skaters too. Of course, military personnel and the chopper, and coming home. Okay. Air, purify. Okay. Um, Same thing. Purify. Did any freezing of federal or any kind of federal interference caused by a Trumpster have anything to do with that accident, to cause that accident, or to create that accident? Overall energy partnership. I guess they despair. I guess sharing that airspace has caused problems before, but not like this. Official person. Um, right now, I can understand why the officials there would be, including the FAA, in deep despair right about now. This is something new to them. I think what's happening, what is it, Paul Katz? Oh my God. Yeah, I know about the Coast Guard officer, yes. Oh my goodness. Well, don't tell me anymore. Let me see what the card says. I'm afraid. Yeah, here's a thief. Here's funds stolen. Here's community. So whatever happened, well, yeah, it was a community. But this is like the whole airport, not just passengers. The journey. Unexpected income. They cut their funding. Their funding was cut. Your husband said, was it? Paul says they were frozen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, by the big wigs. The House, White House, very easily. A lot of people are wondering if the White House had anything to do with it. And look at this message of concern. And the message is death. Main man. Mature man. And the message. Occupation. Paul, you called it. It was an agreement made by the false person. Yeah. The agreement or the marriage made by the false person regarding aviation. That's weird. My neighbors are doing something strange right now. Making noise. Yeah. And they thought, this whole thing, um, they thought that they were going to fight this in court somewhere, some type of, the 47 thinks that with all these executive orders and all these freezes and all this and all that, that they might be stopped now, but eventually it's going to end up in Supreme Court where they can get what they want. Not right now. Not right now. This is bottom of the deck. Not right now. Mm-mm. Not right now. Okay. And here's this woman again. Here's this. This is going to be that Queen of Pentacles again. She's a mature woman. She's also a single woman. About that money, making that money. Now she's getting concerned about the partnership she has with 47 because things are not going the way she anticipated. And there's a strong possibility that I'll just show, let's see, is it going to be, I don't have that many hands. Well, whatever their schemes were, this is the possibility. Strong possibility now. All involved could go to prison for real this time. Hi, Krista. There will be, of course, there's going to be an investigation and there's going to be a lawsuit, folks. Because money was involved, great money. They cut Paul, you were on soap. Wealthy man's going to get chopped. Now he's worried. Having one of these back alley meetings again, working labor, cutting these federal funds, impoverishing these people. Wait a minute, y'all moving too fast. Yeah, it took. Yeah, you talk about my other ones. Yeah, it took hours, and then I got tired. I'm gonna do it today, and I'm gonna put it back on maybe today, by the weekend, because it's just you just go in there and snip, but you're waiting hours upon hours for it to process. I thought it was my laptop, and I went to one of those tutorials. No, it's not the laptop. It takes that daggone long. Okay. Yeah. Bad health. Somebody, yeah, bad health. This is bad health in a new direction. Yeah, that's passing on. Change. I don't know what this gift is for a female. It could have been some people were, the U.S. Figure skating team were coming back this way, and they crashed. Yes. Let me confirm it with the pendulum. Did any of those freezing cuts that 47, Trump tried to instill have anything to do with this crash. Did it have anything? Yep. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. My Lord. Okay. Okay. That's what I was afraid. Oh, here's the question. Will the crash be attributed to job freezing cuts? Will it be attributed to the cuts? Yes. Will Trump be blamed for this? Will Trump be blamed? Make up your mind. No, no. But common sense will show you. Common sense. This is what happened. And folks, you would be amazed as to the people who are still walking around in la la land. I got into it heavy with a dear friend of mine. I had to go in. I mean deep. And I'm like, deep. And I'm saying, you have no idea as what's been going on, have you? What the hell have you, where have you been? What have you been doing? And I said, this, what's going on now, somebody's going to be killed. I'm talking about the cuts. And I had to break it down. And then, I mean, the big hot and heavy discussion I had with my dear friend, we're still friends, was before the air collision. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, good God. I felt it right here. I felt it. I'm not going to be on here long, folks. I'm tired. I called myself exercising this morning, and I'm like, oh, I'm just achy. So, do you see? Let me get up here. NATO get concerning which steal, the stealing of America, or let me come back down. Yeah, yeah. Let me go back up here. Okay. Hey, Angie. Let's see. Okay, and Terry. Okay. I am kind of bummed. Oh, I am not going until we do whatever it is these healing angels tell us to do to get ourselves stable. Even I get bummed, folks, because I don't necessarily just see it to say it. I can feel it sometimes. Not deep, not. I spare myself from that. Okay. Yeah, Kat. I'll put it back up sometime this weekend. I'm very tired right about now. And my mind, I just cannot wrap my mind over what was supposed to be a simple procedure to complicated tech. I have to think like YouTube, and I don't feel like doing that right now. Okay. Hi, Barbara. Nellie Rivers. Okay. And Charlene. Your husband was right. Yeah. Charlene, your husband was right. Paul was right. And also, Reagan is a I've always been given the impression. I live like 15 minutes away from the big boy, Baltimore, Washington, Marshall. Okay, 7,500 planes every day, all day long, back and forth and forth and back and back and forth and forth and back and da 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 da. Reagan is about a fraction of that size, and it seems like it's a lot of planes going out that way these days. But it's been there for years, and instead of cutting their funding, they probably need more to expand. They really do. They need to expand because more people are flying foreign, they're flying international. And for some reason, sometimes the people who are doing all the flying are down there in DC and Virginia. They're not flying up here from Baltimore. From Baltimore, we have to drive if we're going international, we have to drive all the way down to Reagan to catch a flight up to LaGuardia or somewhere in New York just to go across the pond that way, east. European way. And if we have to go west, I think it's then we go have to drive down to Virginia to Reagan, and I think it's catch a flight down to Miami or somewhere down in Florida. Then we go west. But since we have so much more traffic than we have now, hello Ella, how are you? Um, what can I? And U.S. too, SKB. We're our consoler in chief, Marie. Who's that? Who's that? DEI hires. Oh, what are they? DEI pilots? And so what if they were? They were used to flying and that they didn't fly like that. Oh, the Democrats. Oh, what? What? You mean this is real? Oh my God, Marie. Thank you for letting us know. Mhm. He froze traffic control hiring. And see, air traffic controllers always need fresh blood. That is a highly stressful job. It has a very high turnover, always did. Always did. Oh my goodness. Oh, the fire gutted aviation safety. Oh my God. Yes, it is it's gonna be the albatross around his neck, whether accepts it or not. Yes, Cat. That's what I was always afraid of with this book. I was telling people, people are going to do, but I have people call me, am I going to be safe? So let's see from point A to point B. Yeah, everything is cool for you. But personally, I'm not even, I'm not leaving town anytime soon until this issue with this purple man, with this 47 is resolved. The energy's in flux. I hope I don't get a free ticket anywhere. Uh-huh. He was posting like he didn't understand what happened. There's a plane crash. We didn't have the air traffic controller that we needed because you cut the funding, and now people are dead. How's that? Mm-hmm. Teflon dude, for real. And we have new Barbara Hutchinson. Okay, yeah. That's what I got in my friend's case about. Where have you been not to see this? People are dying for real. I said somebody shows up. Somebody. How about a cancer patient who's got to get that treatment that day? They can't get their treatment. And because they can't get that treatment, their cancer returns because of, I've had a coworker die behind that kind of stuff. It was the insurance company. The office changed the insurance company, so she couldn't get her treatments, and she was gone within 2 months. Young girl, 25 years old. I won't forget her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, Cookie Bee. Hello, Daniel. Oh man, it's February. You say it's February, Daniel. I'm thinking it's March, but yeah, let it get tighter and tighter and tighter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, one is lunar. You know that lunar eclipse is gonna tell it all when that it's gonna tell it all. Hi, Luann. Wait a minute, I just did something crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's go any further rogue than he always is. Uh-huh. They've got 23 countries waiting to join BRICS, and they're all on the other side of the world. Indonesia's one. Uh, Nigeria's coming on board, and some other little teeny countries we never thought twice about. The meek is inheriting the earth, y'all. Emerging countries. The meek is inheriting the earth. Mm-hmm. That's a good idea, Kat. Yeah, just don't even talk to him. But I had to lean in on my friend. And she said, I'm sorry, Carol, I misspoke. I misspoke. All is forgiven because I know she was in La La Land. But see, so so many of us were in la la land or so focused. Sometimes we can be worried about the wrong thing when we should be worried about ourselves and what's going on in our environment. And these days, our environment, it really, it's the whole dang world because we have the world in our living rooms when we turn on the internet. We really got to start watching. Really do. Okay. Good. Oh yeah, they've got their unions. We read about this alliance, Federal Workers Alliance. Okay. Okay, Luann, let's see. Um, will the Federal Workers Alliance be successfully protected from Donald Trump's executive orders? Well, wait a minute. They do have a union, I do believe. Will the Federal Workers Alliance be successfully protected from Trump's executive orders and other attempts at taking their jobs? Will they be protected? Are they protected? Are they protected? Okay, overall energy. They're merging so that they can strengthen their position. Fundamental change is taking place, and also there is this fear of in the end of their careers, their jobs, everything. See, these are not just jobs. You have career federal workers that have made working as a career, trying not to get left out, not to lose their money and go broke. Yeah. Okay. Which is why they're organizing. It looks like they're coming from several different avenues also. The Seven of Cups. So far, so good. It seems like a good idea to all the other uh, organizations. Look at that. Okay, this is about money and maintaining their protection. This is not that lady. This is just trying to keep yourself straight, trying to keep your stability, financial stability together. But a woman will come forth. I don't know who she is. Dark hair or dark skin. Some people are going to take the buyout. These are Six of Swords. I don't know what they're going to do because they don't have all that money for these buyouts. But you can retire early now. 62, I think, is the number. Yeah, they're trying to. And this is a new initiative that's coming up. They're trying to create a new initiative. Hmm. A lot of strong emotions behind this. A lot. And a lot of these federal workers are moms, and they're looking towards foreign interference being as the problem. And here's the other problem: implementation by the Donald. That's 47. I never thought of this. I don't know whether this is coming. I'm interfering freezing federal jobs, interference from foreign lands. Replacing current federal workers with, oh, that's that H-1B group. Okay. With foreign immigrant workers. Okay. That's what that was. That's what that was. And so, what is this? Hmm. Cutting all ties with the original workers. Cutting all ties with the older ways of, current ways of doing things, with the old-fashioned ways of doing things. That's what that is. Bringing in all these fresh new people for a lot less money to do what they had, could have been veterans doing, people who have been in the federal government, yeah, in the bureaucracy for decades, and it's happening soon. Or yeah, things are very moving very quickly, and a lot of people feel overstressed and overburdened by this 10 of Wands. And the outcome is it's going to work. There's the sun. It is going to work. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, they're going at it hot and heavy. That's the king of the king. That's the knight of swords. This is the federal worker or the military personnel. Okay, so we were on target there. Ooh, look at here, look at here. Okay, let me do this. They are going in hot and heavy. They're gonna tear it up. Look at this. You got the tower. They're gonna change the way everything is being done, and you got justice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Job insecurity. We're talking about the masses of federal employees who now have job insecurity. Move this over here. Mm-hmm. And it's all come about, well, as we know, by this person. Ah, okay, look at this. This person who's made decisions based on what his feelings were and what he wanted to do, as opposed to the betterment for the country or for the efficiency of the departments. He did it because he wanted to. That's the decision he made. Here we have 47 in two energies. One as the Queen of Wands and second energy as the King of Cups. This stoic look here. But he made the decision based on that. His emotions and his determination to get what he wanted done. Okay. And look at this here again. Now I know what he's telling us is false. True is false. False truths abide here, based on falseness. What he's getting ready to do, this is terrible. Right now, he's under serious attack, and he's going to withdraw and run back down to Mar-a-Lago, or where else? This is the card of absolute change. The Wheel of Fortune is dramatic change, and so is the Fool. The Fool is stepping out on faith. So there are, now he knows. That's why I guess he's going to be running down to Mar-a-Lago, and here he is. The work situation. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, hold on a second. There's going to be a ruling on the work situation, and it looks like it's going to be coming in fast. There's going to be a, this is also not, okay. These are the soldiers also. So we're looking at how the veterans are being treated. We're looking at how the current soldiers are being treated. This is going to open up a can of worms. Goody, 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 goody. And 47 is not going to know what to do. So he's going to sit on his laurels and rescind, leave everything alone for now. Like the hangman, there's White House. And now he's got, yeah, he has so many lawsuits coming at him. His anxiety is building back up again. Whenever he gets anxious, he goes play golf. Okay. And this is the whole thing of control. Legal control is the battle. Well, let's put this down so you can see this. Legal control of the emperor is at stake. This is what the question is. This is why he's going to try to challenge all of these executive orders he has written and has tried to put in effect only to be pushed back. He's going to put all of those into the system so it can go into the Supreme Court. Now, the Supreme Court meets 4 times out of the year. They might have 4 cases for the entire year. All these cases are not going to be seen or heard by the Supreme Court, but he's going to learn that lesson too. And look at that. And all of his new friends are going to also learn that manipulation is not always what you think it is. You may have taken their people, that you may have gotten one up on the little people, but the little people are going to come back to get the rest of you. Okay? And here we have, I don't know if this is Elon or the oligarchy itself, now watching very, very carefully, treading lightly and planting seeds for their program. In the meantime, money is being, of course, palmed, handed around. What is going on here? I have this is going to create a problem. Another problem. Secret monies. Secret monies. And here we have the hermit. The light of the hermit is shining on the secret funds. And I do believe that some of these funds that they think they're going to pull away from these government programs and the jobs and things, they look like they're trying to go to one person. However, this is what's going to happen. And I don't think that's meditation. Look at this. I think, yeah, I think, therefore I am. All this snake oil. These folks are going to come, his cronies are going to come to blows within themselves when they find out where that money is being distributed and how that is being distributed based on shaky ground. The Knight of Cups. In other words, the Knight of, you have all these ideas. We're going to do this, we're going to do that, and we're going to make a lot of money. Well, what are you putting to the till? That cup is empty. That cup is absolutely empty. Well, that's what they're doing, Luann. I mean, why would you fear that? Oh, you hear. I'm sorry, didn't read it. These are the new glasses. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. And rightly so. I thought they already had a union, though. Federal Workers Union. Maybe they did away with it. I don't know. Okay, so now what's going on? Now look at this. Now it's getting nuts. A lot of federal workers feel that they have been betrayed by their. They did have a collective unit. I thought they had they're going to create another one. Here's a collective unit. 3 of Cups is their unit. Disappointed in their collective unit. 3 of Cups to the 4 of Cups. They did have some type of collective unit, union, and it was very disappointing. So it was ineffective for them, especially now. So they're going to create a new one since the old one they fear has betrayed them. And yet they are going to, like the star, going to be recovered from it. And here's the contract, new contract. That's the page. And they're moving forward. They're moving forward. They're going to create a new union. Okay. Because the old one is like ineffective. and they are going to maintain their status, keep their jobs. And so Trump is going to have to deal with their new union. Okay. In the meantime, there's still some dirty, underhanded shenanigans going on. Always. He's got the folks reporting on each other. That's the dirty handed shenanigans on the floor or in the departments. And that's an underhanded manipulation, magician and moon. It's going to create a lot of tension, obviously. It's going to create a lot of worry. However, tension and worry, not everybody's falling for it. Nine of Wands, not everybody's going for it. A lot of people are going to be hurt by it, but that's going to eventually come to a screeching halt too. And here's the little bit and piece of offering 47 is going to try to make to them. And they are going to hold their position for Pentacles. 47 is going to make this big announcement about how things were he expected them to be, and how disappointing it is that the others don't see it that way. But the battle is on now. The battle is on to save the federal jobs. So this is interesting times. Interesting times. He said his hires would be geniuses. Okay, Maria. Yeah, I've heard that. Should he fire himself? Yes. Hi, Ria T. To Russia. Oh yeah, because they're definitely associated. Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean the fire? I don't know. He's definitely associated with Russia. Yeah, most definitely. South Sudan has a plane. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. And the Chinese workers, was it shot down or did it fall out of the sky? Well, it fall out of the sky. What does that say, Christian? This is a lull only. I'm tired today. A lot of work was done with the little people last night. Strong energy. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Grand Madam. All be safe. My love to you and yours. Thank you. Thank you, Kristen. Yes. Oh, you did, Miss Mom? Hey, Miss Mom, how you doing? The bogus, but there's no money in the coffers. No money. I'm so glad you did. Now, you're a federal worker, Miss Mom? Did they do anything to the computers? What computer? Be more specific, Denise Duncan. Who was they and what computers were? You mean on the airplane crash? No, no. No. What was the? Hold on a second. As far as the mid-air collision, was the mid-air collision caused by human error? Hold on. Was the mid-air collision caused by human error last night? No. Was the mid-air collision caused by computer error? Not clear. Now that's interesting. Was the mid-air collision caused by lack of training? It could have been. So what this is telling me, it was no one particular reason. It was a bunch of things that came together to destroy. Just a whole bunch of things fell in place like dominoes. Like dominoes. But I found that quite interesting that the pendulum could not give me a yes or a no on the computer error. Well, was the collision? I don't know, but I don't feel premeditated. I feel totally effed up. FUBAR. You know what FUBAR is? You military folks, explain FUBAR. That's what that was. It premeditated? Was it premeditated? Was the collision premeditated? No, it was FUBAR. What's FUBAR, Grand Madam? Fucked up beyond repair. It was FUBAR. We can add that in caps, and it's in caps. When they say FUBAR, it's in caps. Never small. FUBAR. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, let me keep going. Too close for whose comfort, Angel? Well, he's in between two. Well, he's in between. Look, the White House is in between three airstrips. BWI Marshall, Andrews Air Force Base, and Ronald Reagan's airport, Reagan National Airport. Yeah. There you go. Thank you, Janet Jackson. So that I will be using that. I think it's going to be a lot of things that are going to be FUBAR, but I think they're going to be, well, if we keep this man in mind. Now, wait a minute. The thing is jumping here. Let me go back up. FUBAR, Alex. One thing happened and then another happened and then another happened. Not necessarily a computer hack, but some type of mess up. What's going on, Sheila? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, yeah. That should be returned though. They've done a temporary stay. So tell her to hang in there. Hmm. I don't know about Russians being on the plane, but Americans definitely were. The Americans U.S. Figure skating team. Okay, now I'm ready to go back down. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, Krista McCracken says they were Russian and U.S. figure skaters on that plane. Hacked? Oh, which was hacked? The Black Hawk or the plane? The plane was, and that's something else that was so damn weird because I was looking at it from one angle. That plane didn't look like it was landing. The plane looked like it was taking off. And the Black Hawk, if that's what it was, helicopter looked like it rammed him right dead broadside. Not broadside, but right up almost up the tailpipe. But let me ask: were the computers hacked? Was the air traffic control system hacked last night to cause the collision? Hacked, got it. Was it hacked by a foreign element, foreign influence? Was the system hacked by foreign influences? No. Had the system been hacked by disgruntled federal workers? Wait a minute. Has the system been hacked by disgruntled federal workers? Wait a minute. Clarify. Has the system been hacked by disgruntled air traffic controllers? Was the system hacked by disgruntled air traffic controllers? Oh my God. This is a yes. See, who was I talking to about that? Was I talking to you folks about that? How years and years and years ago, allegedly, allegedly, we don't know for sure. It's just a pendulum. Let's just say this: when there's any problems going on in aviation, especially with the air traffic controllers or the pilots, find another mode of transportation until that issue is resolved. Or postpone your trip. Yeah. This is all alleged entertainment purposes only, as morbid as it sounds. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Miss Gardenia, hello. She got it. And Mel B, hello. Mel B, this is better than the Untouchables. This high grade corruption. Yes. Yes. Well, they're not going to pull anything. I doubt if they're pulling anything so quickly right away. Where you, a DC what? What are you flying? A DC? Did you say you flying on a DC-9? Must be military. You couldn't pay me to get one of them damn things. Now, where did I see it? Where did I see it? They have a full, thank you, a full windshield. I don't know what was going on. Now, I saw somebody say something about a flight they had to take on a DC what? Or DC, he goes and plays. Yeah, he does. Okay. Oh, goodness, 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 goodness. Where did I see that? It could have been. I don't know who hacked who. Wokeness and the. Oh, I forgot about bowling. Thank you, Miss Mom. I forgot about bowling. Lord, I have a DCA flight to catch soon from American. Where you going? Where you going, Rhea T? All right, we're gonna just put our protective shielding around you, Rhea T, and your plane. Okay, you're gonna be fine. Um, you shield yourself. Your shield of white, golden white light. Well, let me just anyway. I want you to do this whenever you get on a plane, Rhea T. Also, if you know specifically what plane you're about to board, check to see if there's any little sprinkling energy, maybe of orange lights around that plane. Looks like it's flickering. It's circling the whole plane. If you see that, you're good to go. That's prana. If there's no prana, don't get on that. Rhea T. Is Rhea T's flight going to be safe? She's got a DCA flight to catch soon from American. Is she going to be good? You're good to go. Safe. You'll be safe. You'll have a safe flight. There is no, yeah. Um, One of my teachers taught me that a long time ago. Check the plane. Yeah, that's FUBAR, a juxtaposition of unfortunate circumstances all coming to a head at the same meeting at the same point in time. What's that FUBAR? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. My southern is showing. Thank you for clarifying. Okay, you're welcome. Okay. The Lord is with you always, always. Thank you for the hearts. Did you hear that? That's a ditzy girl, a ditzy. Black Hawk may be hacked. It could have been. Somebody hacked it. But I think it would be easier to hack that commercial plane than that Black Hawk. So I don't know what the hell happened. Hi, Deborah Robinson. Hello, Harrison Campbell. Oh, now what we've got to deal with. Yes. Hello, Elaine. Okay. Hacked by Muskrat. By Ooh, allegedly. Thanks, Angie. Terribly hip T says she got a download. It was hacked. Wait a minute, with the Black Hawk or the commercial flight? It doesn't matter. They're both gone. Thank you very, very much. Oh, and I did it again. Wait a minute. Oh, thank you, Luann. Luann just bought me a sandwich because I'm too tired to fix anything. I can't move. I did 30 minutes on the stationary bike, and then I got on the total gym and did some more leg work. And then I tried to put the attachments up there so I could work my arms, and discombobulated the thing up top and had to put it back together again. I can't figure out. Right now, my brain's not working. So you're getting a lot of right brain stuff here. My left brain is just down. Oh, damn near shut completely down, and my eyes are going with it. Oh yeah, March 14th is the lunar eclipse. I haven't checked for anything else because I'm so busy waiting for that. Folks, what does F-47 mean? Or is that just F-47? Yeah. You're so creative. Assassination attempts? Not hardly. No, because that would put the other one, the real one, in office. We don't want that either. Me either, Krista. I wouldn't mind driving. I wouldn't. I love trains, but no. I really don't like flying. This is going to sound absolutely crazy to you. If I'm not flying a plane, I don't want to fly. No, I have no plane at flying training whatsoever. But it pulls back from I think an alternate life I have where I am a pilot. I'm also a man that looks just like my daddy. But this was Royal Air Force or Canadian Air Force, but I think it had to do with England. And I crashed. I didn't crash. This young trainee, he wasn't a trainee. This young, experienced pilot was flying the damn plane and killed us both. And so I have the strong feeling about if I'm not flying it, I don't want to fly. Unless there are American Navy pilots flying. When I found out my last trip to Chicago, I was like, flying American too. I was like, oh my God, who is flying this plane? And I pulled up the thing on the pilot and I'm saying, oh, hell yeah, I'm good. I was up in the air before I never felt the takeoff. I'm like, oh, this is a Navy pilot. Oh yeah, my daddy taught me about the Navy pilots. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Okay, any more questions? They're gonna hit his. Okay, let's see. One time, many years ago, I found a cross on the stairs leading to a plane, which I boarded from the tarmac. Plane was hit by lightning mid-flight. And what did you miss that plane, Deborah? Or you were on that plane when it hit, when the lightning hit it? Because lightning does strike these planes. Mm-hmm. You boarded it, okay, from the tarmac. But you were okay. You had that cross in your hand. Yes, indeed. Okay. Marshall Beaver, yeah, I can feel that coming. It's giving me a headache, and I'm just going to be watching. Hi, Sharon Rose. How are you? Okay. Anything else? What's going on? All right. Thanks, Krista, for dropping by. Have a blessed day. You too. Wonderful day. Stay positive and grounded. Oh, folks, before you run off, I said I was going to do this real quick. 10 things we need to do for ourselves. 10 things to do for ourselves to keep. Hello, T Standing Eagle. 10 things to do for what does it mean when my daughter wakes up from sleep from random? I have no idea. That sounds like I don't know. Doctor's office. Take her to the doctors, Janet. Take her to the doctors. I used to wake up like that. I had a severe case of eczema as a child, and even now and then, my skin will still just split open. And all that has to do with, well, no, I'm not a doctor. Take her to the doctors. Take her to the doctors. Felon 47. Oh, okay. Felon 47. Thank you, Jack. Greg Palas, proving he cheated should mean something. Yeah, you know what, Nicholas? It's going to be in Greg's next book. I'm telling you now. He's good on that kind of thing. Hello, Renee D. Thank you for popping by. Okay, 10 things. I think Camilio's away from us right now. Will Kennedy and Patel get confirmed? Spirit said no. No. So let's see I'm going to ask the pendulum. Let me get the 10 things that we need to do for ourselves during these times. Hold on a second. Okay. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? Will Kennedy, RFK Jr., his father and uncle would be ashamed. Would he and I forgot his name, Patel, FBI, will they get confirmed? Will they be let's do this one at a time. Will Kennedy become confirmed, RFK Jr.? Will he be that's a no. The spirit said no. Okay. Will Patel be confirmed for FBI director? Will he be confirmed for FBI to I forgot his first name. Will he? That's a no. That's a big no. No. Okay. Now, Grand Rising LTJ for Eva. Oh, Top Gabbard, Tully. I mean, Tulsi. I was gonna get there, Alex. Cash. Thank you. Cash Patel. Okay. Will Tulsi Gabbard? Will she be confirmed? Will Tulsi Gabbard be confirmed? That's another no. I'm hearing suspended. They're going to suspend all of that. All of that's going to be suspended. So now let's get to these 10 things we need to do for ourselves. Top, middle. Okay. During these times. Hello, Dennis. How are you? All right. We're going to do 10 things we need to do to help ourselves through these times. Develop our own personal power. Ground ourselves, become centered. Focus on our personal power. Okay. And if self-love is self-power. So start doing things that make us happy, make us laugh, to bring us peace. That's one. Meditation. We've got to go within. We got to be like hermits for a few minutes a day to refresh, to purify ourselves, and then to come back with some great ideas for ourselves. Meditation. That's 2. 3. Learn to trust in humanity again. Learn to trust in humanity again because it's worthy of it. We're worthy of trust. All right. 4. That goes retreat. It's time to sequester ourselves. Being around a lot of people is just going to cause a lot of confusion right about now. So retreat. You live, me too, Charlotte Pastor. Me too. That was 4. Number 5, focus on serenity, peace and serenity. Like healing music or soothing jazz music or something like that. That's number 5. Number 6, celebration. Every now and then, treat yourself to something nice. And you can go out with friends. You don't make it an everyday thing. Hello, Tony Pettiford Smith. How are you? But it's fun to get together every now and then. Enchantment. That might mean taking a Harry Potter movie or study magic, take up magic. Or just maybe you need to start working on your own fantasy story. Hello, Michelle Matthews. Yeah, we said yeah, we got it, Michelle. Mm-hmm. You probably see the replay to see what we came up with. We feel that we feel that something was hacked. Okay, 6, 7. Number 8, surrender and release. Let it go. After this goes off, just forget about the whole thing, at least for a few minutes. Just release and surrender to peacefulness. Okay. 8. All right. Number 8 is we are emerging as spiritual people. You might want to immerse yourself in some healing music or some feel-good movies or something like that where you're away from negativity. Immerse yourself, or a nice warm bath with bubbles. So that's immersing while you emerge. And finally, last but not least, call on your guardian angels, your bodhisattvas, your orishas, your ancestors, Connect spiritually with your guides and tell them point blank, send me some love because it's driving me crazy over here. They will. They will. Okay. Yeah, Michelle, we think the one of those one of the aircrafts was hacked. Okay, and this is the focus of healing. So there's 10 things we need to do for ourselves today, every day. Pick one, do all 10 if you can. Okay. And yeah, because we're going to survive. We got to get on the other side of this, but we have to go through all this hell. We have to go through the fears. We have to go through the, oh God, the sorrows. We have to see the deaths. And once we have gotten through this, we will be a changed people. We won't be immature anymore. I tell you that. We will be very wise when we get on the other side of this. And many people will probably start taking themselves or life more seriously than they have been, and maybe even more responsibly. All right. And on that note, I'm going to get me some lunch. I thank you all for dropping by. And again, I have not had the hello. And Denai, hello, how are you? And Dion, 2020, 2420, and Miss Gardenia, hey. We're going to get on the other side of this, but we're going to come out a better being on the other side. Okay? We're not going to be defeated. We're not going to be anxiety filled. Nuh-uh, that's not us. Mm-mm. We're coming out on the other side of this better than we were when we came in it. Wiser, stronger, determined, responsible, and knowing. Okay? Will there be more playing? I choose, Shar, I choose not to think about that right about now, especially so close to this one that just happened down the road from me. I really don't want to think about it because, oh, I really don't want to. Shar asks, will there be other plane crashes and hacking disaster due to hacking claims? Due to hacking. The pendulum is saying no. Now, the pendulum could be saying not today, but no, I don't think. Mm-mm. Hey, Joyful. Joyful by nature from Wisconsin. Hello, darling. Kimberly Dixon. Hey, 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 hey. Y'all coming in when I'm going out. Oh, this is the time I usually get started. But folks, I have knocked myself out in my personal gym here. Hey, Jaconda. Hello, my darlings. I just did. When you can play this one back. I just did 10 things we need to do for ourselves today to get to the other side of this. You can do one or do all 10 every day. We talked about how the mid-air collision, and there's a possibility that the planes or the helicopter, one or the other, could have been hacked. According to what allegedly we found, could have been a disgruntled air traffic controller. And there was the discussion that whenever folks in aviation become dissatisfied and they really get off, planes fall out the sky, allegedly. Um, that's basically it. What else did we catch? Did we catch anything? Oh boy. Um, that's about it. I think that's the biggest thing right about there. And we found out what FUBAR meant. FUBAR in caps. It's a military term. It's a military term. You'll see it all. Just play it back at your convenience. I thank you all for dropping by. I'm going to order myself a sandwich and hope I hear the people when they get here because I'm sitting straight up and about to fall asleep. Okay, and I have my energy drink right here, and it ain't working. It's not working at all. All right. Okay, yes, I'm gonna sit here and watch an old movie and fall asleep. Okay. All right, my darlings. Thank you so much for dropping by. Grand Madam signing off. Much love. Oh.